my number one read of 2024, and that was Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. And again, you could also include Well of Ascension. I still haven't read Hero of Ages yet. It's my most anticipated read of 2025. I freaking loved this series so much. This just, I'm fantasy lady. This satisfied my fantasy-loving brain. Words can't express how much I love this book. So Vin is the main character of the book, of the whole series. She's the FMC. She is probably my favorite character I think I've ever freaking read. I love her so much. She is an extremely powerful character, but she's also very flawed, but in like a beautiful way. She's very complex. I also just loved reading her personal growth and development throughout the book so far. The relationships she's able to form with people and the way she approaches those relationships and how that changes and how she grows. It's just really beautiful and a delight to read. There is a little bit of a romance in it, but definitely not the main focus of the book. This is a fantasy, not a romantasy. But it is adorable and I love it. I really liked the team aspect and how the team got formed to go fight the Lord Ruler. Kind of reminded me of in Ocean's 11, how they formed, like they got all the people for the certain skills to get, to rob the casino. They got all the people with the special Alamancy skill to go rob the Lord Ruler. So I thought that was really fun, and I really enjoyed getting to know all the characters, and getting to see how all those characters grow and develop over the 2 books so far has also been really amazing to read as well. Yeah, I really loved getting to know the team, and then seeing all their interactions with Vin and how they all help her grow is really, really lovely too. The magic system in this book is super fascinating. It's Alamancy, it's based in metals, and like the certain metals that you swallow and burn gives you certain powers, and only certain people can burn certain metals. But I really like the whole magic system. It's really unique. I've never read anything else quite like it, and I can't wait to continue reading more of the Cosmere and learning more about all the magics. Another thing I loved about this book, besides everything, was the world you're in feels so real. When I was reading it, I felt like I was in the streets of Luthadel. Like I felt like I was in the desert. It felt so real. Props to Brandon Sanderson's writing. Brandon Sanderson's worth the hype, guys. If you haven't read him, do so. I know I'm late to the train. I cannot wait to read Hero of Ages, my most anticipated read of this year. Mistborn, my number one read of 2024. Absolutely loved it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, infinity stars. Highly recommend. Can't recommend it enough. Absolutely love and adore this series.